Hi everyone, my name is Delane Grant and welcome to part 6 of my presentation on Naimark Law Firm, the criminal activities of Naimark Law. Okay, Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison will join forces with Hicks Morley Law and Nicolini Law to falsely represent my cases. Okay. It was now Naimark's law. It was now Naimark's law's turn to complete its deception. Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison, 2019 to 2020. And I guess by now you can understand what I've been going through and that these lawyers were not doing right by me, okay? September 2020 continued. The deception of Courtney Madison Naimark Law after I requested the statement of claim reviewed and commented for answers to be discussed at the meeting I requested. Okay, the meeting that I requested, scheduled for Friday, September 25th, 2020 at 2 p.m. Finally, my first meeting with the lawyer after several attempts for over a year, July 2019 to September 2020, prior to the examination for discovery dated Tuesday, September 29, 2020. I requested a meeting which never happened, okay? Lawyer Courtney Madison had no intention of meeting with me. Lawyer Courtney Madison had no intentions on meeting with me to discuss any of my cases, which she stated several times were complicated. Lawyer Courtney Madison made my case her own and was only allowing a 2-hour prep the morning of the examination for discovery. Lawyer Courtney Madison realized that I had her cornered based on my questions on the statements of claim and other evidences in my position brought forward, therefore delayed the meeting to find a way around my questions. See the inconsistent reasons on the next slides. Right? It was so evident that this law firm, Naimark Law, was not working, not doing right by me, their client. They're already in breach of their contract so many times over, I tell you. Okay? Remember, everything was already set. Remember, Benjamin Law had the long-term disability, and the examination for discovery was already set for August 16, 2019. Okay, remember that Sam Fruitermarking Law had the wrongful dismissal case, and it was all and the statement of claim was certified and everything. The defense, we did receive the statement of defense, so the next step would have been the examination for discovery. So when Naimark Law got this, everything was already done. It's for them now to prepare the examination for discovery, which I had to wait over a year. All right. Now, I have not met with this lawyer once, and I was forced to have the discovery on the 29th of September 2020. So I had to request a meeting. All right. Naimark Law, Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison are joined forces with Hussein Muftadiri Bell defense lawyer to ensure I lose my cases. Friday, September 25th, 2020 at 12:45 p.m., the day of the meeting, scheduled for 2 p.m., Courtney Madison stated via email, "I'm waiting on the defense counsel. We are trying to organize a schedule for Tuesday," she said. The defense lawyer will call her around 3 p.m. I can see that email. All right. Then Friday, September 25th, 2020 at 4:45 p.m. Because you see, I want to speak with my lawyer. I do not know how defense come into this. I'm trying to get a one-on-one with my lawyer, okay? I have not, we're got, in a few days will be the examination for discovery. I just want to make sure that we're on the same, on board, on the same thing regarding my cases. We have to be saying the same thing, okay? So, I had to wait She says she's going to come around 3 p.m. and I had proof for that. All right. Then on Friday, September 25th, 2020, at 4:55 p.m., received call from Courtney Madison to inform that B, she was unsuccessful in speaking with defense lawyer and that it was best we hold off on our meeting so as to better prepare me. I was also informed by Courtney Madison that C, the wrongful disability case, the wrongful dismissal, I should say, case, would not be included in the examination for discovery on Tuesday, September 29, 2020, because more time was required to prepare. As you know, that's false information, eh? What more time was required? She already got everything already prepared by Sam Faruta marking law. You understand? And as I did make mention, in September 2020, they sneaked in a long-term disability, which I have to wait again over a year, which already examination for discovery was cancelled because of them. Okay? This is wrongful dismissal case that I had to wait 10 months for an examination for discovery, July 2019 to May 2020, which was postponed until September 2020, waited 4 more months, a total of 1 year and 2 months to be told that some time was required because at no time Courtney Madison, Naimark Law, sat with me to discuss my cases. She did not expect my response to the statement of claim, therefore was unsure what to do. She needed a defense to guide her. Our meeting was postponed to Sunday, September 27, 2020 at 4 p.m. Now, I'm not sure if she had done this to other clients, but for me, maybe she thought that since it's already on record that I am at grade 12, I didn't go to college or university or whatever they're using their profession, because she's a lawyer, to undermine my intelligence. Maybe she thought that I would not be able to read a statement of claim and understand. I wouldn't be able to read a contract and understand. Yes, she fooled me on the contract because I believed her. Oh my God. Next time, people, if there are a lot of pages and you're not able to read it in office, take it home. There are hidden stuff in there, I'll tell you, because I was fooled. When it came onto the statement of claim, I had to ask for it, and it's my case. So here I asked, and then I saw that things were not in my favor. Okay? So here, Sunday, September 27, 2020, call received from Courtney Madison at 4 p.m. to inform that she was unsuccessful in speaking with the defense lawyer. Why the defense lawyer? I need a one-on-one with my lawyer. Why? Meeting was postponed again until until Monday, September 28, 2020. I'm trying to go fast here. Monday, September 28, 2020, call received in the morning. Could not record it. Okay, call received in the morning. D, they, Naimark Law and Defense, had misguided me. That's what you said. And I needed to pay attention to this, okay? All right? Thank God I got things in writing. Some I was able to record, but some I got in writing, okay? To prove that I'm not making up stories here, okay? Luckily, although she said this on the phone, I also have it in writing. So she, Courtney Madison of Naimark Law, misguided me again. D, they, Naimark Law and Defense lawyer, which is Hicks Morley Law, had misguided me. That's what she said. Had misguided me towards an examination for discovery, which should have been a mediation first. Therefore, the examination for discovery dated September 29, 2020 will have to be cancelled on the same day. Email received at 2:19 p.m. right? And then E, it says, I do not have the wrongful dismissal documents yet. And F, Bell proposed that they want to divide up your examination into wrongful dismissal and wrongful and disability examinations. So you can see I'm getting A, excuse, B, excuse, C, excuse, D, excuse, E, and now F. Feel free to go over if I went too fast or didn't understand what I was saying. But these are all the excuses of Courtney Madison on the reason why my examination for discovery should be cancelled. Okay. As you can see, as soon as I provided my concerns about the statement of claim to Courtney Madison, various reasons were introduced to delay our meeting, which was scheduled for 2 p.m. on September 25th, 2020. I wanted it via Zoom, but I guess the lawyer had a change. The lawyer did not inform of a change from a Zoom platform to discuss my cases, but found via email that our meeting would be via phone. All right. So here on September 25th, 2020 at 12:45 p.m. from Courtney, okay, to me, she said, "Hi, Delane, I'm waiting to hear from Defense Counsel." Why? Oh boy, we are trying to organize a schedule for Tuesday. A schedule? What does that have to do with a one-on-one with that? I need a one-on-one with my lawyer. All right, I need to know we're on the same page for Tuesday. Wow, how did the defense lawyer come into this? I'm waiting. She said, "I'm waiting to hear from them and think it may make sense to have our call after I speak with them to better prepare you." I guess my lawyer was incompetent. Why would she want to go to defense to better prepare me? She should be on top of things, eh? Okay, she continued. She said, "Defense counsel says she will call me when she is out of her attendance today. So I am hoping to hear from her by around 3 p.m. So we may have to start our call at 3:30 or 4 p.m. today. I will call you." She was inquiring about some WSIB thing here, but I will not go into that at this point in time. I am on the two cases here, wrongful dismissal and long-term disability. Please feel free to review, right? Friday, September 25th, 2020 at 12:45 p.m. I extracted the information. If you can't see it here, it's here. She'll call me around 3 p.m. or she said the defense lawyer will call her around 3 p.m. Therefore, our meeting would be about 3:30 or 4 p.m. All right, that would be Friday, September 25th. You can see the email. All right, at 4:55 p.m. receive a call. I got a call from Courtney Madison to inform that she was unsuccessful in speaking with the defense lawyer, and that was best we hold off on our meeting so as to better prepare me. Okay, please note, I was the one who had requested a meeting since Naimark Law had only planned a prep session for 2 hours only the morning of the examination for discovery on Tuesday, September 29, 2020. I was also informed by Courtney Madison that the wrongful dismissal case would not be included in the examination for discovery on Tuesday, September 29, 2020, because more time was required to prepare. I have these in email, okay? Receive call, and I have also an email to prove. Our meeting was postponed, right? Instead of the Friday at 2 o'clock, our meeting was postponed to Sunday, September 27, 2020 at 4 p.m. Okay, I do have snippets of the conversation, and I have placed these snippets in 5 parts, so as not to be long, right? Just the important information that's necessary for this presentation. It was a good while on the phone, but I just took some out for you to listen to back what I am saying here. Okay, please feel free to give a listen. Thank you.
Email me and let me know what time works best for you on Sunday. I'm going to try to schedule a call with this lawyer in the morning on Sunday, giving me some Sunday availability. Okay. And I think your email that you just sent me, it said that the lawyer's on for Bell. So I guess Amy, she's also defending the WSIB claim.
It's what's it called? X Morning, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Morley.
Yes. So it was X Morning that was representing WSIB.
Okay.
So yes. Okay, Sunday at 4 o'clock. So okay, so I'll try for 4 o'clock. I will
so the preparation usually takes an hour or two. And then we're going to have additional preparation for like the morning of.
Yes, yes.
So what I'm understanding sort of from this lawyer, and I just want to speak with her, is basically she's only going to be asking you questions about the long-term disability claim on Tuesday, and we're going to deal with wrongful dismissal piece on a different day.
Oh,
So this is just what I'm trying to iron out with her.
okay. Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah, you have the two separate claim issues. So I'm just trying to figure it out, and then we're discussing the order of witnesses. So whether you would be starting at 10 a.m., like going first, or if I'm going to be examining Desiree Cunningham at 10 and then having you start after.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to iron out with her sort of a little agreement in terms of what kinds of questions you can expect. And that's why I need to talk to her before I prepare you. Make sense?
Okay.
A little bit weird.
I didn't separate. Honestly, it was not my intent to separate. That's why I was so happy when you said, you could put all together. Because everything was with one lawyer. Everything was with one lawyer. But as I told you, 8 months later, I didn't know.
One lawyer thing, that's what I'm telling you.
Pardon?
You had one claim issued by Samburo, you had one issued by Nicolini, and then you had Benjamin Law on file, and then Nicolini was also
Samburo? Who's Samburo?
Samburo, the law firm.
Oh, Samburo. Yeah, no, that's what I'm telling you. 8 months later, I was not retained by Nicolini Law. So I didn't know what was going on. So I just went for consultation. It was free. So when that lawyer, Benjamin Law.
For a lawyer to file papers on your behalf without your consent.
Pardon?
It's basically illegal for a lawyer to
Thank you.
file papers on your behalf without your consent.
I would think so too.
Okay, the examination, it does take several hours. We are going to have a second date to talk about the wrongful dismissal component. Okay? So, but our main focus is the disability benefits. Okay? And so you're going to be asking a bunch about like short-term disability, like on and off, and like what recommendations were made for you, what accommodations, and then what the limitation is in terms of being able to continue to work, etc. Okay? So that's more your focus on Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay? I don't mean to be hard on you, but sometimes I'm hard on my clients. I'm sorry. I know
That's
you're a
okay.
very pleasant woman and you're very good-natured. You're just getting a little bit excited because it's frustrating what you've been through, and I understand that, okay?
Thank you, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to leave you alone now.
Okay, that's all right, yes.
Enjoy your Friday. We will speak on Sunday.
Sunday, it's 4 o'clock.
Yes. I'm going to put it into my calendar now. I'll call you at this number. I probably will be private number.
Okay, yes, okay.
It's because of COVID.
Okay. Okay.
So I will give you a call. We'll talk again. I'm sorry that you're going to be in a funeral otherwise on Sunday.
Yeah, and other Sundays I'm at home, and it's just this Sunday I'm gonna go out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go over sort of what we anticipate will be covering.
Yes.
And we'll do some sort of like practice type precedents. Okay.
Okay.
Where our goal is to get to answer questions as directly as possible in as few words as possible.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Fewer words, the better.
Okay.
Lawyers tend to like witnesses the best when they answer questions directly because it makes their job easier.
Okay.
And if the witness is sort of going off on something else, on like a little adventure that like might not be totally relevant to what they're talking about, lawyers get frustrated.
Okay.
And when they get frustrated, they start to think that you won't make a good witness.
Yes.
Or when they start to think that you're not going to make a good witness, they think that they'll be able to get under your skin at trial. Okay? You don't want them thinking that. Alright? Okay, my dear. We'll talk on Sunday.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Okay, of course.
Then.
See you again soon.
Yes, okay, Courtney. Thank you very much. Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Okay, I have proof. All right, reminder below, Naimark Law had over a year to prepare me for the examination for discovery. This lawyer had only scheduled 2 hours prep time on the same day. This lawyer had no interest in meeting with me to discuss my cases and showed no interest until I asked to see the statements of claim. Why show concern now? All right, as you can see here, I was fooled because she had wrongful dismissal from 26th of September 2019, and it says we ask that you meet Miss Madison at the above location at 8 in order to discuss and prepare you beforehand. Okay, and then on May 6, 2020, the same thing. It says we ask that you meet Miss Madison in the at the above location for 8 a.m. in order to discuss and prepare your file beforehand. However, things had changed. All right, feel free to pause and read. You can recall these two. Okay, it's all about wrongful dismissal. Long-term disability was never discussed. Okay. During the meeting on Friday with Courtney and myself, okay, she inquired again about WSIB. I'm not sure why this lawyer is inquiring about WSIB when she said she didn't want it. It's complicated. This lawyer knew, right, that WSIB and long-term disability cannot be filed together. So it cannot be submitted. It has to be one or the other. I found this out via the WSIB lawyer Adrian Nicolini, and then I came across the same. You cannot even have WSIB and CPP. It's a lot of things. So I was being taken for a ride. This lawyer, Naimark Law, Courtney Madison, was not honest with me. All right. So she wanted my answer. I was delaying actually. She wanted my answer by Sunday prior to the meeting, right? However, I decided to give her what she wanted, and as you know, I can't type with my I cannot use my right hand, so I use my left hand, and it was actually finished. I actually submitted it on Sunday the 27th 2020 at 4 p.m. This was the same time that would have had the meeting. I tried my best. All right, so there it was about WSIB. I don't really have to go into it, right? It's information that she required. However, the situation at hand is regarding my other cases, wrongful dismissal and long-term disability. All right, so now on Sunday, September 27, 2020, a call received from Courtney Madison at 4 p.m. to inform that she was unsuccessful in speaking with the defense lawyer. Meeting postponed again until Monday, September 28, 2020. This delay became evident that Naimark Law was receiving instructions for Hussein Muftadiri, Hicks Morley Law. Yeah, why is this lawyer waiting on the defense? Right? The lawyer is supposed to be standing up for me, the client, and they're waiting on the defense because of, the reason why? Because they were trying to deceive. And I came across, if I did not ask for the statement of claim, I would have gone into the examination for discovery and get the surprise of my life. So now they weren't expecting me, who they think that it's a grade 12, because they are intelligent and have their profession. Wow, right? They didn't expect me to understand the statement of claim. I understood it clearly, and I responded, providing my feedback. So now she don't know what to do. So she's waiting on the defense because she's working for them, not for me. I do have snippets of the conversation, and the snippets will be in 3 parts. The conversation took a few minutes, yes. However, I only took out just a few parts as proof that I'm not lying on this lawyer, Courtney Madison. I took out proof. Okay. So the snippets, part 1 to 3. All right. Here you can see the call didn't last for long because at 4:15 p.m. she responded to say, Courtney Madison, that is, responded to say thank you. We can review this during our call tomorrow evening. The call as I was supposed to receive was tomorrow evening. That was the Monday. However, I did receive a call. Yeah. Oh no, by surprise Monday morning. Okay, so whatever she's talking about was this regarding the WSIB. All right, please feel free to listen to the snippets. Thank you.
Actually looking forward, well, because of COVID now, I was actually looking forward to come in office, right? To meet with you. So, if there's anything that should surface during the discovery, since it's beyond Zoom, would I be able to present any other documents from what you have there?
So what happens at the examination is they ask you questions, you provide answers.
Okay.
They have all of the records that you gave us, so they have everything. And then if they want any updated information or any new documents, they ask us for it. It's called an undertaking. And then we agree to produce those records.
Okay.
So the discovery is just the first step in the litigation process. We've exchanged records, then they ask questions, and then the next step is called a mediation, where it's a face-to-face opportunity to try and resolve your case. If it doesn't resolve at the mediation, then it goes to pretrial. If it doesn't resolve at pretrial, then it goes to trial. Litigation takes a long time. So this is just the first step.
Not you, I'm just saying, when others from my workplace who got fired, their case was like settled within the year, 6 months or so. So when I waited, I do not know why I was waiting so long. 8 months into 9 months. It was the 9th month that this other lawyer decided, Benjamin Law, decided to take my case. I did not go there for him to take my case. You understand? It just family and friends were concerned, so they asked that I get some just to meet for consultation. It was free. You understand? Because I do not know about the legal system. That's why I'm wondering, why would it take so long? It was 9 months.
It wasn't just a consultation. It seems like you must have signed something with him because he was your lawyer.
Yes, he took it. He took one. He took a long-term disability. That's why I didn't know that the cases could separate. He took a long-term disability and gave me names of other lawyers that for the wrongful dismissal. Because
in other words, hired them for
yes. Because one of my friends from work, I'd hired some for, and then the car accident happened. And when the car accident happened, you said that you wanted all the cases. So again, I
it didn't make sense to have like 3 or 4 different lawyers when all the issues are overlapping.
Before you listen to the next snippet number 3, I have to prepare your minds. The lawyer Courtney Madison incorporated psychology within her conversation and was very forceful in speaking as she outlined on the phone what she thought she had told me in preparation of my cases. Wow. Okay. Snippet number 3 of the conversation with Courtney Madison, lawyer, Naimark Law, on Sunday, September 27, 2020 at 4 p.m. All right? This part of the conversation was very deceiving since Courtney Madison was speaking to me as if herself and Ryan Naimark, that is, had met and discussed the process with me. Okay, Courtney Madison, I believe, took a psychological approach regarding this situation. I was not given a chance to speak. I could not get much in. For the record, I was the one who had to ask questions on September 8th, 2020, a year and 2 months later, about the discovery, but was never given that mouthful of information that was outlined in our conversation. I have sent several emails to Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison about my concerns, which I believe you can recall, right? Since they had decided to make decisions about my cases without my involvement. There was no response to any of my emails, but had made mention in our conversation on the phone as if we spoke and agreed with their decisions. I requested a meeting before the discovery, but had been delayed unnecessarily. I wanted a one-on-one with my lawyer. Wow. Okay. Correction to my first response in our conversation to Courtney that we met twice. It should have been no. It should have been no. Okay, I was caught off guard there. I tried to correct my mistake during the conversation, but was not given a chance. Naimark Law did their own thing to my cases without my involvement. Friday, September 25th, 2020 would have been a first time discussing my cases, which was again delayed. For the record, I met with Courtney Madison once, which was on July 11, 2019, to sign them for the motor vehicle accident of July 2nd, 2019. We met to sign the contract. I was advised not to speak with Aviva Insurance then. Okay? That was with Courtney Madison. 2, I met with Zaitun Vezade, if that's the pronunciation. I met with her once on July 26, 2019, to sign a contract for long-term disability and wrongful dismissal. My both cases, wrongful dismissal, and my long-term disability cases, right? There was no discussion or advice given. All right? 3, I met with Samantha Bray once, and that was on September 6, 2019, to sign for a motor vehicle accident of August 8, 2019. I went there to sign the contract. There was no discussion or advice. I met with Ryan Naimark once. That was November 23rd, 2019, regarding my pension documents. Needed advice, right? Received only 15 minutes of his rush time. I was there, meeting supposed to be at 6 o'clock, and he didn't come in until after 7. Okay, and then he was rushing because he had a dinner reservation. Okay, receive only 15 minutes of his rush time, no advice given, no resolution. All right, please listen to part 3 of the snippet, but I'm going to show you proof of there are 4 information here, right, of who I met, and I have proof for those 4. All right, then we go on to the snippet. Okay, number 3. Met with Courtney Madison once to retain on July 11, 2019 for motor vehicle accident dated July 2nd, 2019. And as you can see here, Courtney Madison emailed me, and Courtney Madison said, because we met on July 11, 2019, and then she was the one who said, you don't need to tell your lawyers about your car accident and whatever, but this is proof that we met. All right? It was she, Courtney, I saw. Then, on July 26, 2019, I met with Zaitun Vazadeh, if that's the pronunciation, right, for my long-term disability and wrongful dismissal claims. And as you can see here, okay, it did say, as discussed, no, that's not it. Yeah, let me enlarge it. Get a better view. You will be meeting. See, it says meeting with Naimark Law, July 26th. Okay, and it says July 25th. This email here, and it says, and Denise Coy told me that you'll be meeting with one of our lawyers, Miss Zaitun Vezadeh. All right. Proof number 2. Proof number 3. Met Samantha Bray wants to be retained on September 6, 2019 for motor vehicle accident dated August 8. And as you can see here, Samantha Bray said, I did whatever I sent to her. And she said, I did. and she said, "Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you today." What day? Friday, September 6th, 2019. Okay. And then Ryan Naimark, right? I went to Ryan Naimark, the office, right, on November 23rd, 2019, regarding pension issues, Bell Mobility, right? And as you can see, it's 23rd of November 2019. And I said, "Hi, Ryan, I'm at the entrance, but the doors are locked. There's no one at the front desk at the moment." Okay? Proof that I was at the office. Okay, please feel free to listen to the snippets, the conversation. Thanks on the snippet number 3.
But yeah, but it
Well, I think we actually met a second time because I literally had no idea what was happening with all of your claims, and you didn't really understand either. So we had to figure it out. And then when we got the pleading, it was a complete dog's breakfast. Like, it didn't make any sense. So we had to organize it, figure it out, understand whether the claims that were continuing actually needed to be continued, or if they needed to be merged, or if some of them needed to be discontinued.
No,
It didn't make any sense what was going on.
No, we didn't
meet, take care of it, and we have been communicating with you. I know that you spoke to Ryan about it as well. So I think that we've offered a relatively high standard of service. I think part of the problem in terms of the delay on the claim is because there's a global pandemic that pushed back all litigation. Okay? So, I mean, I understand that you're frustrated, but I know that I have also explained to you on a number of occasions what the litigation process looks like. And I did explain to you that there would be a discovery, and that following discovery there would be a mediation. And after you testify at the discovery and you do a good job, I may actually be in a position where I can try and broker a settlement without taking any further steps. But the discovery is not the hearing, and I know that I've explained this to you verbally and in writing. So
no, not in writing.